Hey, I'm Dan, and I'm checking out Dr. Squatch Deodorant versus other brands like Men Degree. And you might be asking yourself, is this worth the extra money you do pay for? Because this is really a Cadillac kind of deodorant. And really comes down to things like aluminum, parabens, allergies, and just whether or not you want to be committed to having a health-oriented natural product in your body. So we're going to break into those later in the video for you.
I knew you weren't going to mention propylene glycol because it's way too hard to say, but I'm remembering it because I'm staring at it on a screen.
Do I have to?
Let's get to the review. So I think one of the first things worth mentioning is parabens. So this has none of those. And basically what that is an ingredient that's put in for a lot of things like Degree in your standard deodorants. Hey guys, as far as parabens and other chemicals mentioned in this video, it really depends on the deodorant. Some have them, some don't. It can be a little bit confusing because sometimes they use different names too. So at the end of this video, there will be a spreadsheet that you can check out. So there'll be a video comparing 8 different deodorants, what chemicals are in them. My brother Dan is going to put that video together for you because it just really depends on the deodorant. So we'll have the top 8 brands broken down in a spreadsheet for you.
And basically a paraben can be used to help the product to stick together and to slide on smoothly, which is a benefit, but the detriment is that it oftentimes has electric reactions.
Yeah, so if you're somebody who your armpits get red, it's probably from the parabens that are being added to give it that kind of viscous nature that this has. But one of the concerns I have with Dr. Squatch, if it doesn't have that, is like, how does it slide on? Like, does it feel weird? So what we're gonna do at this point is we're actually going to put Dr. Squatch on one of Dan's forearms and then Degree for Men on the other forearm, and let's see how it looks. All right, so putting them on, Dan, like, what do they feel like? What's the difference?
Yeah, they're actually a little different. The Degree kind of slides on as if it's more oily. The other one, Dr. Squatch, feels, I would say, like a dry substance moving across, as if there's like baby powder or something like that. It leaves something you can still tell is there, but doesn't feel as oily going on.
Okay, that's good, because I think sometimes with the all natural stuff, I worry that it's gonna like be real gunky, but I couldn't really see either product leaving much of a residue on your arms visually.
I don't think you can see anything, no trace at all.
Okay, cool. Why don't we, while we're doing this, do a little sniff test. So this one will probably smell familiar to me because this is like, you know, broke college kid deodorant, and I never got out of that. But yeah, it smells like, I don't know, the woods. I think it's kind of, you know, not fair in the commercials because they say it smells bad. I don't think it smells bad.
Yeah, it smells clean.
Yeah.
I think it smells like it's kind of soap.
Yeah. Okay.
And this, for the record, is the Alpine Sage. I put that plastic thing back on the top. It does, I think this one much more so smells woodsy. It has kind of a pine tree kind of smell.
Well, it should. I feel like that actor they have in their commercials, you know, he's like...
Well, if you're going to name it Dr. Squatch, you know, how far off can you go?
This feels weird, like we're gonna drink scotch or something, you know? It's just like...
This is a 1948 Bordelot.
Yeah, we were joking that this is your date night deodorant because it's more expensive. Yeah, it just, I will say it does smell more natural, though.
Say that smells clean. This could actually smell attractive to somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I like this smell, where that's just like a clean house smells clean, but this is like, ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I would prefer to wear this one personally.
Probably seen the ads where they talk about the fact that this is aluminum free. What does it actually mean? Well, why don't we actually zoom in on the Degree on the back side here, and you'll see the number one ingredient for that is aluminum. So what you can see on the screen right here is an article that we found from penmedicine.org. And Dan, if you want to walk us through this, because one of the common misconceptions is that aluminum causes breast cancer.
Yeah, and that's totally not the case, because it has no direct connection with breast tissue cancer or otherwise. But Dr. Benjamin Chan does highlight in the study that our kidneys are needed to clean out the aluminum from our systems. And as a type 1 diabetic, for example, my kidneys are already working harder, and if you have kidney issues as well, you have to filter that aluminum back out of the blood, so it is a foreign substance in your system.
So if you have heard somebody say that this can help you with breast cancer, there is no research that supports that, but when it comes to bone disease or dementia, that is a possibility.
Another difference between these two items is that the standard antiperspirants are just that. They help your body to not perspire naturally, and that's partly how it helps block the odor, where Dr. Squatch is a deodorant, which simply helps fight the odor that your body can produce.
And again, another thing to consider with this Penn Medicine article here is Dr. Chan explains your body does need to get rid of cancer-causing toxins, but that's not done through sweating. So filtering toxins is done by your kidneys and liver, which removes toxins from your body by helping to produce urine or feces. So I think that's probably something that I was misconstrued on a little bit, is I thought that I have heard things where if you block your sweating, that's bad for you. This article here is saying that that doesn't matter as much because that's really a kidney function. But the aluminum in the deodorant you're holding, that would be bad because that's going to affect your kidneys.
It does.
All right. Hey guys, I just wanted to interject really fast on a couple ways to save money if you are interested in getting Dr. Squatch. So in the description of this video is an affiliate link for Dr. Squatch. What that means is my brother Dan will earn a small commission if you use his link, but when you use his link, plus the promo code that is listed there, you'll save money from the regular pricing as well. But I also have another tip for you, so I just wanted to go through that. When you click that link, it'll take you to the homepage. On the homepage, if you go through Get Started, that's going to take you through all their different products, which is fine if you do want to check out the soaps and different things that they offer. But if you want to go down to their products or deodorant, you would go down here. So when you get that set up, one of the things I wanted to make mention of that I noticed is it says free shipping over $40. What I would recommend is at least go to $20 because the promo code we have is going to help you save 10%. So what that looks like when you get to checkout is here you can see I have 2 deodorants for $24, and then you can see the discount because the promo code is applied for $2.40 off. But the interesting thing is even though I didn't hit that $40 threshold, it still says free. So it's up to you guys. Like if you want to try a bunch of different products and just go for it, you can. But for whatever reason, that $40 threshold didn't matter. It was still free shipping if I selected standard shipping. Maybe it's a promo they're running right now, but something to consider for your purchase. So that's a couple quick ways that you can save on your purchase is through the promo code using our link in the description below. And also just take a look at the shipping because there may be some sort of promotion running where it's still free shipping even if you're under that $40 threshold. So really up to you, but just a couple things I wanted to make you aware of. So in a minute here, what we're going to do is actually going to throw Dan into a shed that's got to be over 100 degrees. We're going to find out.
Oh, good. And for the record, folks, I sweat while typing. I might die.
I'm sweating right now just doing this video.
There's lamps on me.
Yeah, we're actually perfect for this because there's a curse, the Worrell brothers, right? There's the curse that we sweat too much. So
I don't brag about being the best at many things. I might be the best person at sweating. All right, here we go. I'm not sure if folks care, but I did keep that little plastic piece. If I'm paying more for deodorant, it's nicer. I want to try to make it last as long as possible, so up and in.
That's a nice face you're making.
Well, that's my deodorant putting on face.
Is it toasty?
Yeah, it's hot. I don't know if it's quite 100, but it feels like a somewhat lighter sauna.
All right, well, let's take a look at actually how hot it is.
Yeah, let's check it out.
As you can see, it's 92.3 degrees Fahrenheit in the shed. Unfortunately, I had a window open, so it wasn't as hot as I had hoped, but still pretty darn hot. And I should mention, in case you were wondering, no, he is not that fast. This is a time-lapse video, so it seems like he's doing well. So why don't we get back to the Dr. Squatch website. I just wanted to cover the ingredients listed here. So if you are curious, the 3 of the main ingredients are charcoal powder, arrowroot powder, and probiotic. I started looking into these a little bit, and if you want to see all ingredients, it kind of pops it up right here. So if you are interested in more context for all of these ingredients, what we will do is we will write that up in the description as well. So if you go to the description, there'll be a little bit more context for all of these ingredients that you're seeing here on the screen. So let's go get my sweaty brother out of the shed and back into the home studio.
Well, that should count.
I'm a little bit sweaty, and that was just from standing in the shed.
And I was flash dancing. So I'm very sweaty. He made me sit in this chair because it's easier to clean.
Yeah, this one's got kind of that cloth back.
Yeah, this one has no back to it. So if I pass out, suddenly there's nothing to save me. Thank you.
So I actually left the shed for a few minutes and came back in. And when I came back in, it smelled exactly like Dr. Squatch deodorant. I don't know if that says anything about this. We were also saying like sometimes you need like a full day to really get the smell out. If you're doing your own pits, can you smell any difference, or they just kind of smell like?
I mean, the Dr. Squatch is very aromatic. Smells very nice. I can't really smell the degree, but of course it doesn't smell bad yet because it does take some time for the bacteria to form, as we talked about. But I would say, let's face it, if you're on a first date, you get the stress sweats kind of thing, you want something good to be going out there. And I've got something good going out on the right side. The left side, it may not be bad, but it's not really pumping positive. So
I kind of hesitate to do this, but you did, work out in a 95-degree shed for a while, so I'll give it a sniff.
Are you serious?
Yeah, throw it up.
You're going to do the squash?
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. There is a tinge, just a tinge of BO on the degree. Just a little bit, but it's mostly, if I didn't smell this first, I would have been like, that smells great. But like, it's hard because it's like all relative, but no, this smells, you know what, why don't we get my wife in here to get a second opinion? She's not going to do that.
No, I was not thinking she would.
I wouldn't let her do that. But yeah, definitely this smells exactly like deodorant. That smells like body. I wouldn't say body odor, but you're getting a sense of body with it. So
yeah, that's fair.
Now, you're probably interested to know how Dr. Squatch compares to 7 of the other top deodorant brands on the market. So this video on the screen right here, that is going to walk you through a spreadsheet. If you check out that video, it's going to give you further context of what's available to you and what's out there. All right, guys, thanks again for using my brother's affiliate link in the description below, because maybe one day I'll let him out of that shed.
Please use the link and let me out of the shed.